Hello, my name is Trevor Crawford and welcome to a weekly blog just to give you a quick overview and an update each week on where we are with Northprint. You please know that we've made some excellent progress over the last few months. And as you know, the show is absolutely full square behind supporting the UK print community, probably at a time when actually it needs it most. The economy is improving. I know it's not going to be back to where it was, but certainly we're in a better place than we were a year ago. And there is a considerable buzz that's been created by the hugely successful IPEX. Northprint itself has got a hugely successful legacy behind it. It's been around now for some 40 years. We've run about 21 shows in that time. And today, with just over 7 months to go, I'm delighted to tell you that if our exhibitor support is anything to go by, then already in terms of committed space and reserved space, we're already ahead of where we were when we actually closed the show in the last cycle. Having done quite an extensive amount of research in the lead up to IPEX, we know today that there is still an enormous level of interest in investment intentions amongst the UK print community. Some 38% have told us that they're looking at investing in digital, wide format and inkjet in the next 12 months, 19% in post-press and finishing devices, and some 16% in offset, and around about 8% in web. So a number of those companies clearly would not have confirmed their investment intentions, and therefore I believe that Northprint is in absolutely the right place in Q2 in 2011. Our database is the largest in the entire marketplace. In the UK alone, we have an astounding 130,000 records of printers, and some 42,000 of those are people that either attended IPEX or indeed pre-registered to come to the show. So we will obviously be heavily targeting those UK printers on the print group database during the course of the next few months. Let me tell you a little bit about the shape of the new Northprint. We've spent some time looking at ways in which we're going to reshape Northprint, and we want to turn the event into a real educational, learning and inspirational opportunity for printers to actually find some answers to some real burning questions and issues that face the UK print community at this time. I won't talk through all those, and I'll save that for future weeks, but let me just highlight 4 areas, if I may. Firstly, one of the areas is going to be focusing on finance, working closely with the BPIF to create a finance zone, where we'll have a number of experts which will be able to answer some of the questions that printers have about the dead ends that they faced in terms of trying to generate financing for creating efficiencies to their existing print plants. Printers Profit Zone, hugely successful during IPEX for any of those that took part in the seminar program run by Nick Devine. We're picking that program up, which is focusing absolutely on business issues, again finance, ways in which one can increase profits, improve their training, make greater business efficiencies in the future. We'll be putting Printers Profit Zone right in the heart of Northprint. We're also behind tomorrow's printers with working directly with ProSkills, where I'm delighted to say that we'll actually be hosting the PrintIT 2011 awards ceremony on the opening day, the third opening day of Northprint. And finally, we've just introduced an area which we'll call the Litho Technology Centre, which will give maybe 4 or 5 offset manufacturers an opportunity to actually go through some of the hugely successful case studies and video programs that they actually showed during IPEX. We also have a number of major exhibitor initiatives that we've announced during this course this last week. Some of those highlights include a piece of print research which we're going to commission early in the new year, providing an opportunity for some major exhibitors to actually ask some searching questions themselves, which we can then share directly with them. We'll also be employing for the first time in Northprint a series of VIP hosted buyer programs, where we'll be identifying particular printers with, again, our major exhibitor vendors to identify their needs and requirements, putting an entire program together for them, and ultimately actually delivering those visitors directly to the show floor at Northprint's cost. and indeed there will be elements of data share which will be able to work with individual vendors, and of course inclusion in all of the major visitor branding such as advertisements, direct mail, online facilities. So there's an enormous number of things which we're working on at the moment with Northprint. We're very excited about the show and the progress that we've made in a relatively short period of time. Obviously, we'd love to have a chat with you about Northprint and explore ideas about ways in which we can help you increase your sales and your profile for 2011 at what is going to be the largest general print show in the next year. So please come and speak to us, and I look forward to speaking to you again next week. Thank you.